All right, we are day 12 of our Advent calendar. And we have a wine that I honestly have never heard of.
Never heard of it.
Anybody?
Nope.
Anybody?
But
Holly?
Nope.
it's French because I'm in France.
Right. And
Did
France
you
usually
Google
names.
it?
I have not. And France usually names their wines based on the region. So I'm assuming this is from the Colombard region of France. But I know nothing about this. So I'm going to Google while we drink.
So I need to ask something, Jess. Have you just completely dropped the ball on the fact of the day?
No, I had a fact, but we keep going on these tangents about other things, and I think, well, this video has lasted 23 minutes, so I won't introduce the fact of the day because odds are we'll have to talk about it for another 5 minutes.
Okay, so sorry. Give us a fact now.
What's a fact?
So the fact that I had for the last video we did was about the names for different size of bottles of wine. So do you know, okay, so you probably know what they call a half of a standard bottle of wine is a half or a
bottle.
demi.
Yeah, they call it a half bottle.
Right, and then you have the regular, the standard.
That's what they called it on the plane. No,
right.
that's what they called it on the plane.
Yeah.
Is this a trick question? When I ordered it.
Okay, so, and you probably know what they call a double or twice that is called a
Magnum.
And then twice that is called a
big ass bottle.
Double Magnum.
Okay. Oh,
but then we get into very interesting names. Okay, so a double Magnum is basically, so a normal bottle of wine is 750 milliliters.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So a Magnum is 1.5 liters, and a double Magnum is 3. But then you have bigger ones. So 4.5 liters is something called a Jeroboam. I'm sure I'm pronouncing this wrong. Jeroboam.
Jeroboam.
Sure.
Jeroboam.
Then a 6 liter.
Depends on where you live.
6 liters is called an Imperial or a Methuselah.
I like Imperial, like an Imperial stormtrooper.
Yeah.
I like that.
A 9-liter bottle of wine is called a Salmanazar. Yeah, Salmanazar.
You know what my mom would say right now?
What?
That after you said that word?
Because
you do and you'll clean it up.
Yeah, right. Salmanazar. Okay. A 12 is a Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Okay.
Yeah. A 15,
like Balthazar Getty. Do you remember him?
A 15.
How dreamy he was. Stephanie wouldn't remember him because she wouldn't have seen anything that he was in.
Never mind. A 15 liter is a Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh, I like that one.
Nebuchadnezzar.
And Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah. Wait, what does that start with?
N.
N-E. N.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar.
I can get behind that name. I might start saying that word.
Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah.
And Nebuchadnezzar. That's a good word of the day.
An 18 liter, okay, it has 2 names. It's either called a Solomon. I don't know why these are all biblical names. Apparently once we go over a certain amount. Oh, I forgot one. A 4.5 of a sparkling wine is called a Rehoboam. A Rehoboam. Yeah, Rehoboam. So
this is what we say at the
and a Rehoboam.
So we need to coin these phrases like at the end of our shitty day. We're like, man, I could really use the Nebuchadnezzar right now. Yeah. And then people are going to be like, what are you talking about? And we'll be like, you didn't know what an
18 liter is called a Solomon or a Melkor.
Melkor.
And interestingly, I studied with a gynecologist when I was in medical school whose first name was Melkor. And I was like, who the hell names their kid Melkor? And now I know it was probably named
they really like
wine. An 18-liter bottle of wine.
Really big, Jess.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. So what's the word that we like, Holly?
Nebuchadnezzar.
And how many liters is that one?
15. 15 liter.
Yeah. So
15-liter bottle of wine.
Nebuchadnezzar or Nebuchadnezzar?
Nebuchadnezzar.
I like Nebuchadnezzar. I think that sounds more
it's equivalent to 20 standard bottles of wine.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
20.
I like it a lot.
Because 15 liters, okay? And normal is 750. So 20 times 750 is equal to 15 liters. It's a lot of bottles of wine.
She's doing some math.
That's way more than, I get in my cases from wine.com.
Yeah, I got to say, that's true.
That's true.
So you say what?
I say Nebuchadnezzar.
I'm going to say Nebuchadnezzar because I think that sounds really fun.
Nebuchadnezzar. Okay. Who knows? I mean, Ezar.
That's the redneck. That's the Ferndale.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar. No, it's not even R. It's not even Kneezar. It's a Kneezer.
Kneezer. Like Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah, Kneezer.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So back to the fact that we have a wine that I don't even know how to pronounce. So let me see how to say it. Colombard. Let's see. Colombard.
Oh. In this part of the pre-work of our video that you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah. I had a little bit to do today.
What? Did you have to work?
Apparently, Colombard is one of the world's great blending grapes. Most famously used alongside Ugly Blanc and Folie Blanche in the production of cognac.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should start drinking cognac. I mean, how classy would we be?
That's classy.
We gotta get the cognac glasses and walk around in the silk robes.
There we go.
Drink cognac.
Okay. That's going to take that to a whole nother level.
So this says it's a fairly neutral grape, once preferred solely for brandy production. And it says is planted globally, generally blended with other grapes. And it says it's like, usually blended with Sauvignon Blanc or Chardonnay to produce a tart, mouth-watering white that pairs excellently with lighter fare from salads to sushi. Even Wine Folly says it goes with salads. Let's see what this says.
The bottle doesn't. This is the first white wine we've had
that doesn't go with salad. Crisp and refreshing. This zesty wine has an aromatic lemony style, served chilled by itself or with starters, canapes, or whitefish. I'm not sure I would eat whitefish as a starter, but okay.
Yeah, really.
Well, you would have like ceviche.
What would you like as an appetizer? I would take a grouper, please.
Oh.
It tastes like a Sauvignon Blanc.
It's pretty tart.
It's a cross between a Sauvignon Blanc and a Riesling.
Yeah.
So I didn't chill mine, so I had to get some ice. And
you got to get rid of that ice. You're gonna have to get rid of that ice.
It's kind of melty.
You're gonna water it down.
I mean,
I'm gonna drink it fast.
I mean, I taste the grapefruit in Sauvignon Blanc.
I think
it's tart.
Yeah.
But it's more lemon than it is grapefruit, I think.
It's citrus, though. I agree. I mean, there's a citrus taste to it, though. Like a sweet grapefruit as opposed to like a sour one.
This is by far my favorite wine so far.
Really?
Wow.
All right, I guess I'll just...
Now, but let me back up. Let me back up and say this. I don't know that this is the wine that I would drink right now in winter, but I would love to drink this with like a really yummy meal outside, like in the heat. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Around
this in the
pool or a lake, maybe.
Maybe the pool that may or may not, be heated sometimes at night.
By the way, is that going to happen supper club night?
The pool heated? Are you freaking kidding me? It's 40 degrees outside. You crazy.
Okay, good to know. Just so I know.
Yeah, hey, Jess, I think try talking Scott out of that, okay?
Yeah.
He's like, I will send you the heated bill.
Hey, this is why one of us has, at some point, I'm saying,
has to have a hot tub. Has to have a hot tub. JJ.
We were supposed to have one built in, and our brother-in-law talked us out of it for some reason because he said that, I don't know, he gave some worry about.
How about the downstairs deck of the Tucker house?
I tried.
Okay.
I tried. You'll have to
JJ.
try it all over again.
We're gonna have one. We're gonna have one. We just don't have one right now.
Okay. This works out perfectly. Holly has the pool in the lake.
Yeah.
Stephanie has the hot tub, and we have the lazy river.
There you go. Well, you have, you know who you have to talk to about the hot tub at the Tucker house, right? He's not in the room. That's who you have to talk to.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just going to tell you that. I mean, he's just not going to do it. I mean, I've begged. Hey, listen, peer pressure is great. I mean, I will welcome it.
Aren't they portable right now? Can't you move it to whatever new house you go into?
Peer pressure doesn't work on JJ. Have you not noticed that? It doesn't work.
It does not.
At all. He just smiles.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, you're a dumbass if you think this is going to work.
He's like, I have a dartboard and Mexican trained dominoes. I don't understand what you people need with a hot tub when we can play darts and dominoes.
Yeah, they're the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
totally
telling you,
the same.
He sees it the exact same.
Yeah, that's exactly the same.
I love JJ. I do.
Oh, we all do until he won't buy new clothes and he won't buy you a hot tub.
Right.
Or he yells at you about the lady that burned herself with the coffee at McDonald's.
Oh my goodness.
That was fun. He didn't yell at you. Hey, wait, by the way, he didn't yell at you. He said,
he called me,
listen, sweetheart.
Sweetheart. And I said, don't call me sweetheart.
I mean, I
said, oh, no, back in your mouth.
Oh, you didn't know that?
You didn't hear that?
No, I was probably taking my kid to the bathroom to try and poop in the potty.
No, there were no kids. This was when we were at Via Roma, dude. We were at Via Roma.
Oh, yeah. I was on the other end of the table.
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at Via Roma.
He said, listen, sweetheart. Or he said,
listen, sweetheart.
No, did he say that or did he say, well, no, wait a second, sweetheart. And you were, and I was like, I looked at him like,
it was either look, sweetheart, or listen, sweetheart. And I remember going, and I just said, don't call me sweetheart. And he said, and then,
exactly what I would say to any male who said that to me. And I would say it to him too. I mean.
And then he got the look on his face like, I just effed up. And he apologized later.
I don't think some of those things though, Holly, I don't think that like he gets like, there's a barrier there that like.
Is that his dad? I mean, is his dad like a call women sweetheart kind of guy? So that was just sort of like a knee-jerk reaction.
He apologized the next day. He apologized.
Why do you think he apologized?
Because you told him to.
No, I told him, would you appreciate if another male said that to me?
Yeah, right. You told him to, but you talked to him.
I mean, if I'm having an intelligent conversation with someone and they said something like that to me, and I mean, do you think that's appropriate for a male? I mean, no, absolutely.
I mean, there's a thing, it's like in the South, you call people sweethearts. So there's like a sweetheart, and then there's a listen, sweetheart. And then I was like negative.
No. Right.
But then, he apologized, and I go, you know what? We just had our first argument. It means we're family, for real. So,
and
then you folded his underwear. So,
I felt like we were a family when I folded his underwear when we were in Orlando.
Exactly.
We kind of.
You really didn't have to do that. He really likes to fold his own. It's okay.
Well, they were mixed,
They're mixed in.
We needed the dryer. I felt like I needed to, because I hate, you hate it when you have stuff in the. I remember this from with roommates. You have stuff in the dryer and you need it, so they just take your stuff out of the dryer and they just put
it on top. I hated that. Don't just put it on top.
And then when you find it, everything's wrinkled, and then you're like,
and damp.
Why could you not just wait till I got home?
Right.
To where I could take care of it myself. You just had to do that. So I felt like because I was taking the stuff out of the dryer, I needed to fold all the clothes I was taking out. We were taking care of each other. It's fine. It's fine. He made me breakfast. I folded his underwear.
Yeah, it was the same. I would forget mine so long in the dryer that people would just steal my stuff.
I had friends that just didn't even bother to do laundry. They just bought new underwear.
I hate laundry.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, wow. They're like, I'll just buy new underwear.
One time, my roommate took it wasn't finished drying, and she put it wet on my bed. Wanted to kill her. Wanted to murder her.
That's awful.
You know, JJ takes stuff out of the dryer. He puts it on, like, whatever that setting is, like, not temperature control or, like, whatever it is. But he puts on, like, setting, whatever it is, yes. And, I mean, like, he'll get stuff out, and I'm like, it's still wet. And he's like, it's fine. He has done that with towels and washcloths, and, like,
and they're stink.
Like, no. It's not that they stink. They're like cardboard. Like they dry like paper.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know what setting that is.
But I will say this. So, you know, interestingly, you talk about like people who've done your own laundry. So I remember being when I was in Costa Rica, and you know, these little ladies would come into our cabanas and, you know, take away our stuff and bring it back. And I remember one of my bathing suits ended up getting like it was like a string bikini kind of thing, and half of the string was like cut off. And so I was like, oh, what happened? You know, like, did it get stuck in the dryer? Like something happened. And I remember my friend that
it's in a dryer.
Well, because they just did our laundry. They just came in and like did this stuff. I don't know. And so I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't believe that these ladies did this. I mean, they do laundry all the time. Like that. Anyway, I really thought that it was my friend that I was traveling with that probably had some sort of mishap and ended up cutting the string somehow. I mean, whatever. But to this point, so Chris laughs at me all the time because not that I hold grudges, but I have a memory for things. And he tells me all the time that I'm a noticer. And so I notice things and have a memory of things. And I've told him that I can't wait to die and go to heaven, because I really hope that there's like some like big old movie screens where we can like back it up to the time where I can finally see who did that? Like, who cut my string? Was it my friend? Was it the little Costa Rican lady who was doing my laundry? Because I don't know, and I don't believe.
Being shady? Who's being shady?
Jess, I am totally with you. I just don't think in heaven they're going to allow for you to have that.
But I really want to.
I don't think they will.
Because I'm not going to hold a grudge. I'm not going to be like, God, I hate these people and they need to suffer for this. I'm going to be
I don't think Jesus is going to have DVRs.
I just need to know.
I don't think Jesus is going to have DVRs.
Like, what happened?
Jesus is not going to have DVRs. It's not. Well.
But would it be
let me tell you, there was a thief in the Popeye house. And she stole T-shirts. She was what's the disease?
Kleptomania.
Yeah.
We had a chapter meeting and had to discuss the amount of things that were going missing.
Did y'all figure out who it was?
Well, there was speculation, and the worst part about it
is you like to go back and just see? And it's not like it's going to affect your life. It's not like it's going to change anything, but we just need to know. I need to know.
If you're in heaven, I don't think you'll care anymore.
I need to know.
But I know. For the sake of right now, we really would love to know.
But I
like when Chris will say, "You didn't say that." I'm like, "Yes, I did." No, you didn't. Oh, yes, I did. And I'm
that's
like,
what I would love to have a recording.
When we get to heaven and we play back this tape, you're gonna see that I said that.
It's told like you the grilled nuggets. Yeah. The grilled nuggets versus the fried nuggets. He said you didn't say fried nuggets. I said
that. I
said I want fried nuggets and a superfood side. What about that? Did you not understand? The salad and the fried nuggets.
Who gets grilled nuggets? Nobody.
Who remembers?
Nobody.
And
no one.
Not only that, just
no one
up,
gets grilled nuggets.
But if you heard me say barbecue sauce and honey mustard, then you heard me say fried nuggets.
Yeah. No.
You heard me say barbecue sauce and honey mustard. Didn't hear you heard grilled nuggets, not fried nuggets.
Not
I
true.
just want to go back. I just want to go back to the statement that no one gets grilled nuggets. No one. No one.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I was so hungry after the half a bottle of wine on the plane that I ate my grilled nuggets and my fried nuggets and my side salad on the plane at 9:30.
Oh, so you did get fried nuggets? How did you get fried nuggets and grilled nuggets? Did you send him back?
I went back. No. Did you not hear what happened? I went and I was, okay. Sorry, followers, but this is a long video. So we show up and I said, I want a superfood side, fried nuggets, barbecue sauce, and honey mustard. And he says, okay, you go to the bathroom. So we're like running because they're supposed to be boarding our plane to go to Shreveport, 2.5 hours south of where we're supposed to be flying in. 3.5 actually, if you conclude Little Rock. But anyways, so I get there and he's walking down. He's so proud. He's got like all the Chick-fil-A bags. And I'm like, ooh, yay, dinner. We have time to eat before we get on the plane so we don't stink up the whole plane. And he brings the bag over and he hands me this tub. And I'm like, what is that? And he's like, your nuggets. And I was like,
those aren't nuggets. Those aren't real nuggets. No.
I said, honey, I said, why'd you get grilled nuggets? He said, that's what you asked for. I said, no. Where's the salad? What salad? But I was like, what do you mean? And he said, here's your barbecue sauce and honey mustard. I said, oh, so you got the barbecue sauce and honey mustard right.
But we didn't get the superfood.
So, anywho, I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna eat grilled nuggets. We're not boarding yet. We've got 5 more minutes. So I go down to the Chick-fil-A and I say, can I order some fried nuggets? Do you have a salad, a superfood side? They're like, ooh, yeah, we don't have the superfood side. We're just like one of these small Chick-fil-A's. We have a side salad. I was like, fine. She goes, what dressing would you like? And I said, don't really care. Just give me one. Just don't care. So she puts it up and I'm halfway, which by the way is probably, I would say like a 1/10 of a mile down the hallway. And I look in the thing and I pull out a tub of grilled nuggets.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
If my night couldn't get any worse.
Oh my gosh.
So I go all the way back and I'm like, okay.
I need fried nuggets.
So 16-year-old or 15-year-old that is here for a work permit, whatever it is you're doing. I did not say that, but that's how I felt. I said, so my husband just came here. He got me grilled nuggets and all I wanted were fried nuggets and a salad. You gave me grilled nuggets and a salad. I want fried nuggets. Please, fried nuggets. And she looked at me and she goes, oh, okay, ma'am, don't worry. And she reached back and she goes, here you go. And I was like, thank you. And I pulled the grilled nuggets out. She goes, it's okay. Just keep them.
Just take them. Yeah.
Like crazy lady with the nuggets.
I was like, I don't want a dozen fried or grilled nuggets. I don't even want 8. I don't want 8. I don't want dozen. I don't want 24.
Did you eat them?
So as I'm walking a 1/10 of a mile down to the thing, it said final boarding call, last call for flight to Shreveport. And I'm like, oh. So I'm like, and it's only been 5 minutes. I'm hauling and he is standing there waiting for me, like his eyes wide open. And I'm like, what? I mean, what? He's like, they're waiting on you. And I'm like, oh. I get on the plane and I'm literally the last person that boards, right? So I get on the plane and they're like closing the door. By the way, there's 15 more minutes until the plane is supposed to actually stop.
They're like, we have to close the door, and then they don't pull back for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's
so
dumb.
I get on there and I sit there and I'm eating my grilled nuggets so fast and I can't look anywhere else, that I'm totally not satisfied with the amount of honey mustard and barbecue sauce that I've consumed. That I'm like, I have to eat the grilled nuggets because I want more honey mustard and barbecue sauce. So I get the grilled nuggets and I just keep shoveling it in. I ate all of it.
Good.
I ate all of it.
Good. All right. Good to know.
Okay. So I'm glad our followers enjoyed that. I'm sorry, friends.
Hey, they'll be fine with this.
It's fine.
It's really
Fabulous discussion.
She got her.
We're gonna rate this wine.
Oh, it's really good. I like it.
A-. Whoa, you think this is the best we've had?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna go there.
I don't think it's the best we've had. I don't think it's the best we've had.
It's good. A-. I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah, I'll give it a B.
A-, baby.
All right, you go for it. I don't know what a Colombard is. I don't hate it. It's not as grapefruity as a Sauvignon Blanc.
You liked it. You gave it a B, so you wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm just saying I usually don't like the Sauvignon Blanc grapefruit stuff because I don't like grapefruit. But
yeah, no, it's good.
This is a little more citrusy and lemony, so I like it.
I think you're forgetting that I have super taster buds.
Yes.
There's only been one wine that I hated.
I remember.
Gooseberry. Oh, the floral. You like the gooseberry.
I was drinking flowers. I remember all about drinking flowers.
She did not like drinking a bouquet of flowers.
No, we did not like that.
Bouquet, whatever.
That was after the wedding. Yeah. That was awful.
Yeah. Sure enough.
Okay.
All right. We're good. All right. Cheers. I already finished mine. It's all empty.
You better than a B. You drink it all, B.
I was just thirsty.
You're a B.
I'm thirsty. It's all gone.
Oh, silly.
All right. Till tomorrow.
Okay.
Till tomorrow.
We didn't have a word of the day. It'll have to be thirsty.
Jess was thirsty.
Good enough. Or grilled nuggets. Grilled nuggets. That's gotta be it.
Grilled nuggets.
Grilled nuggets. That's good. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
All right. Till tomorrow.